2020. And I appreciate you guys tuning in. I appreciate you guys showing love. I'm Jasper. I'm the owner of Black Knowledge. And what I do is I educate, I motivate, and inspire people about people of color worldwide. So let's get to work and let's get right to it. A lot of you guys don't have a lot of digital skills in general. Many of you guys are not effectively using YouTube or Instagram. Don't worry, guys, this video, if you guys are wondering why I'm looking up and down, I'm talking to Instagram Live as well and YouTube Live. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. I appreciate you guys engaging with me and helping me with this platform. This is why I created Black Knowledge. So please hit that notification button. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe to my Instagram, Twitter. If you guys like spoken word poetry, is on there as well. But it's 2020. We need digital skills. We need to learn how to use certain websites that can help us create content. We need to not quit sharing other people's memes. We need to learn how to create our own memes. Not only just for, to make people laugh, but also engage in content for our business. These are things that you have to have. These are things that you need to have. And I appreciate you guys supporting me on YouTube Live as well as Instagram. The link is in my bio because a lot of you guys always ask me, do I save this content? I don't save it as an IGTV. It will stream live on YouTube. I appreciate you guys tuning in there. Please subscribe. But number one, you need to figure out what type of content you're going to create. Digital content and digital skills are needed in 2020. You got to do more than just share other people's photos, especially when you're building your brand. And there's certain apps that you can use. There's certain websites that you can use. When I first started creating digital content 4 years ago, I actually used iMovie. I actually just used the regular phone editor to do regular editing things. But there's apps that I use now. In the first app, I hope you guys you got pen and paper because y'all know me, I drop knowledge. Yeah, you can hit the reverse button and hit rewind on YouTube, but you should write this down so you have it. Number one, you should get the app called Inshot. Inshot is a cell phone app. It is available on Android and Apple in the Google Store as well as the Apple application store. So you should get, it's called Inshot. 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 It's a video/photo editor that I use not only for my TikTok, I use it for my Instagram Reels as well as how I create memes. But I do things a little different. I actually own my font that I use and upload this stuff as well. So getting font is a little bit different. That's the first thing you should do because I want to talk about cell phone applications because a lot of us are creating content from our cell phone. Because that's where I started. That's what I, recorded. Now I actually use a desktop, as you guys know, and I'm live on Instagram right now, and I'm live on YouTube. So with that being said, I'm using different pieces of technology now more than just be on my cell phone to create content for not only you guys, but the other followers. Because once you start to elevate as an influencer, as a content creator, you're going to have to be on different platforms. I usually have my other phone. It's just dead. This phone is dead. I usually be on my other Instagram Live as well. But, I'm about to sneeze. Anyways, Inshot is the first app you should get to edit and video and everything. But don't sleep on iMovie. For video content, iMovie is a very great start if you have access to that. Okay, my Android users, I'm not quite sure. I don't remember. I know that it was Windows Media Player, if I'm not mistaken. I know it's been a few years since I had a Windows, but I'm pretty sure that they have a decent basic editor, video editor. And I always tell people, let's start somewhere before we start trying to jump and use Adobe and use a camera and all this. I need you to use what you got right now. Get comfortable right now with what you got so you know how to use the updated stuff later. Because sometimes I can't use my camera where I'm at. Like they'll say, oh, no cameras, but you could bring your cell phone. But guess what? I know how to create content on my cell phone as well because that's where I started. So I'll be like, okay, that's cool. I'll leave my camera up. I know y'all don't like cameras. That's cool, but I use my phone. I'll get the same type of quality because I figured out what apps I should use for my phone. I'm just saying a lot of people don't know where to start. Let me see here. Another app, Canva. Canvas. That is another app that you should get. Canvas. That's another app you can use for your cell phone. Canvas. That's another website. I actually like their desktop version better than their website version. I mean the app version. It just works easier with a mouse and on a computer screen rather than being on a cell phone. I don't think that they put a lot of work into their cell phone application, but that Canva.com is where you can edit and make different templates and different meme templates for Instagram stories. I use it for my thumbnails. I use it for my thumbnails to create on my YouTube channel and everything of that nature. I'm going to use it to create a thumbnail on this video that I got streaming live right now. So I appreciate you guys tuning in to ask these questions. Let me see. You guys are asking me what digital. Feel free Instagram or YouTube to ask questions right now. This is why I'm doing this live. So you guys can ask me any type of digital skill questions, video editors, photo editors, filters, what should I use, what should I not use. Feel free to ask me any questions. I've been creating content for over 4 years and I've just been getting better and better, not worse and worse. So you guys have been, supporting me in my movement. So please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Instagram, everything of that nature. Tune in. You can check out blackknowledge.com, get you some gear. We couldn't drop knowledge in 1820, but we dropped knowledge in 2020. So, get you some gear. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Let me see here. We talked about Inshot. We talked about Canvas. Let me see here. What else we can do? I think you guys also, when it comes to digital content, you need to understand that you can go in your iPhone and your Android and adjust your settings from when you got it from the cell phone store. Because most of us probably didn't do that. You probably just bought the cell phone and just went to clicking and going. You actually can go in and change the settings where it shoots 4K or at 1080p. If you don't know what this terminology is, you need to YouTube it. Don't worry, YouTube it or Google it. I will break it down in a later video, but I'm not now. And a lot of us haven't really touched the camera settings in our cell phones. And if you wonder why some of my videos look better than others or certain pictures look better, it's because I went in and I actually did that. I went in and actually worked, because the iPhone camera is amazing, and the Samsung Galaxy camera is amazing. And there's applications that you can use to modify and edit your photos and stuff. Like, there's Lightroom, there's Darkroom. There's so many different apps that you can use personally. I always tell people when it comes to filter apps, just be careful because you need to have an understanding of fly some. You have to get an understanding of editing your videos and editing your photos. You need to understand contrast, brightness. There's just a little bit of knowledge that you need to educate yourself on before you start throwing filters and stuff on your videos and everything of that nature. As you guys know, my spoken word poetry, I do it in black and white. I actually think black people look beautiful in black and white. I like black and white films. I like black and white movies. So I'm going with a black and white theme for Black Knowledge, Chef Boy JB spoken word music videos. All my music videos have been shot in black and white. They're going to continue to be shot in black and white. And I'm going to study black and white. I studied theater. I love the 1930s and 40s. I always tell people, start implementing your passions and the thing you like into your life and your channel. I love black and white movies, Dancing with the Rain, old school 1955 stuff. I just think black folks look amazing in black and white. So I'm probably going to keep that going with my spoken word. And that's the type of content that I want to create for that. But I do color content, obviously, right now. I'm going live Instagram. You have to figure out what type of content and what digital skills you can use or that you need to create what type of content that you want. Don't worry, guys. The link is in my bio for YouTube, for Instagram, folks. And I'm streaming this live on YouTube. So it will be available, this video, if you want to come back and review it. We talked about Inshot. Inshot is a application that I'll make an own video on its own. But the basis right now is it does edit videos. It has a basic, you can edit videos, you can edit pictures and everything on your phone. You can get it out the Apple Store, everything of that nature. You can also go to canva.com, that's canvas.com, make a free account. I recommend you go there and check that website out. That's a website where you can create thumbnails or create Instagram story videos or live videos. I even use it to edit some of my TikTok videos. So, you know, these are the two apps that I mostly use. Having a pinch moment. I know, right? Having a pinch moment with these flies and everything. I'm kidding, guys. I'm just joking. Anyways, um, let me see here. The third app that I use. I just had it. Um, I forgot it. My bad, guys. I'm having a brain freeze at the moment. We talked about Inshot. We talked about Canva. Oh yeah, a lot of you guys are unorganized, and another one that you guys need to use on your cell phone, as well as including myself, as well as a website. I'm gonna give you two of them that you can use: an online one and an offline one that I think works best. I think you should organize your thoughts. I think you should organize your content. You should organize everything that you want to do, because a lot of us get stuck in this entrepreneur type of thing. Oh, I want to do this. I want to do this. I'm thinking about doing this. No, you need to just do two simple things. Number one, you should open up the notes in your phone and just start typing all your ideas and notes. You can make different notes. You can do all the thing, everything of that nature. You can do all of those in notes, or you can go to Trello.com. You need to get organized with your content and your ideas or what you're doing. Like even with me, I use notes to create YouTube channel and videos like this. I'm going to come back and recreate this video with my camera that I bought. But I'm doing it live right now through my phone as well as through my iMac computer. You can always recreate content. You know, I just need you guys to start writing down your thoughts and your ideas and get it out of your mind, because a lot of us travel a lot. We work 9 to 5s, and you be like, oh, I got this great YouTube topic that I want to talk about. I should talk about cryptocurrency because I invest in cryptocurrency and XRP is taking off. So I should do a YouTube video. Okay, write it down in the notes. You at your job right now, focus on other stuff. You're not focused on your YouTube channel when you get off work. So type that in the notes section in your phone, or you know, there's a website called it's like hello but Trello, Trello.com. That's Trello, Trello.com, where you can organize your thoughts. You got color coding for my OCD people. They got everything possibly on that thing. You can color code it. You can put due dates. You can put descriptions for my OCD people that want to fill out every single block and give yourself your own due date and say, I'm going to finish this project. It's a great project management tool. And that's what I'm saying. Notes is a project management tool. Appreciate you showing love and support, YouTube. The link is in my bio Instagram. If you guys are trying to see this video later on YouTube, I am live there as well. So we talked about Inshot, we talked about Canva, we talked about notes, and we talked about Trello. I think that, let me see here, another one that I want to talk about, a fifth one. Let me see. I'm gonna leave you guys with this that, because you guys need to do some research on those 4 apps. Inshot is a video editor. It's a video editor and a photo editor, and it has a minimum filters in there. You can play around with it, whatever, depending on your content or whatever you're trying to create. Inshot, that's Inshot. It's available on Google Store and Apple. That's great. That's a great digital skill that app that I use to edit my memes. I use the free version. I mean, not the free version, the paid version, because I don't want that watermark on my content. So I pay for their subscription or whatever that is. But that's a business tax write-off. You feel me? Because I use my business account for that. So it's a tax write-off. Yes, you can do it on you can do it on your phones too. You can do Trello. These all are apps. We're talking about 4 apps that I use to create digital content. Inshot, Inshot, Canva, Canvas. That's a really you can use that to edit Instagram. You can make Instagram story templates, YouTube thumbnails. You can edit memes there as well. I just personally like the desktop version of Canvas.com, but they do have an app. You can also do Trello. Trello is like a project management, to take notes. I actually used Trello when I was in college. I made a Trello board and I had different college classes where I had to take my notes. So Trello really is a definitely beyond a project management management tool. It's really a place where you can store all your thoughts and information. I like to call it a digital blackboard. So I think it's a digital blackboard. That's what I like. That's why I like Canvas. Um, you can do Darkroom. Darkroom is mostly for it's a photo editor, but I think they do have some video editing capabilities. I haven't done that yet. I probably end up using Adobe more than likely to edit my videos. Um, you can make memes by using these apps that we're talking about to create them. Inshot you can create memes using Inshot. You can create memes using Canva, not Trello. You know, Trello is an organizing one. It's an organized one. So yeah, guys, creating digital content is very important. You should touch your content, as in really think about what you're putting up there, edit it, make sure that the photos are great. If you really are trying to, create content that people like to save or reuse or share or really give back to the, social media community or global community of anything of that nature. Again, guys, don't worry. This video will be on YouTube. So don't forget to click the link in my bio to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So I appreciate you guys tuning in on YouTube.